What is up, guys? In today's adventure, we're going to be hitting up some trails in the brand new Raptor that I got. I know a lot of you guys followed my channel because of my Subaru Outback Wilderness, but we did get rid of it. And if you haven't seen this video right here, I'll put a link of this video down in the description and let you guys know why we got rid of it and why we have the Raptor now. But today's adventure is our first overlanding adventure in the Raptor, so I'm very, very excited. My friend and I actually planned this trip a while back, and of course, the weekend that we planned it is pouring. It is just coming down hard. Even a simple, easy trail could just transform into one of the hardest trails with a good downpour, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we don't run into anything crazy. The last time we overlanded in the rain, you know, we had a couple of trees that fell down on the trail. We had a couple water crossings that we definitely couldn't cross, at least in the Subaru. So let's not waste any more time. Don't forget to hit that like button if you guys like this video, and subscribe if you haven't done so. Let's go pick up my friend, and we'll see you guys on the trail. Thank you guys for joining this adventure with us. Now we are here on USAL Road trying to get to USAL Beach to camp for the night. The rain right here is unexpected. My friend and I planned this trip months ago, and of course it happened to rain the weekend that we decided to go. And that's overlanding for you. You just never know what's gonna happen. You never know, can never predict the weather. So sit back, grab your favorite snack, grab a drink, and come along for the adventure. Now this next part of the trail, guys, got really slippery. If you guys can't tell by the way the mud looks on the video, it was very slippery, and it was also going downhill. So we had the truck sliding towards the wall. So we made sure to take this very slow. Now the mud right here was splattered all over the windshield, but I didn't want to turn my wipers on because I knew it would just smear it all over and it'd probably make it harder for us to see, so we just toughed it out. Now, as we got closer to the coast, we saw a break in the clouds, and we actually started seeing some sunshine. So the trail was starting to look green, starting to look clear, but we were driving towards the beach where you guys can see right here, there's still a ton of clouds over there. So as we approached this part of the trail, we noticed at the end of this water crossing that there was a ton of trees that fell, and it's blocking the trail. We didn't know how bad it was, so we decided to drive up just to see if we could pass it, and if not, we had to find another way.
saying there's something behind it, but it's just
So after driving up to the trees, we realized there's no way we could drive over that. We either had to turn around and find another way, or we could scope out the trail. Funny thing though is my friend and I were talking about on the way up here that watched a storm knock down some trees and block the trail for us. And of course, that's exactly what happened. And on top of that, we find out that the trunk was open this whole entire time. We don't know how long for, but luckily nothing fell out.
oh shit, bro! What? The trunk open.
Oh shit, anything fall out?
I have no clue.
Your tools are here? No, I don't think so.
They just popped open.
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
I don't know, but just making sure. Alright, we gotta go scope this shit. I've never...
What did I say? We're gonna run into a tree that's down.
And we did. So upon scoping this trail, we saw a couple tire marks that veered left where the trees were down, but definitely won't be able to cross the trees straight up. So we started walking to the left to see if we could make it. Now the Raptor itself is kind of a wide car. That's probably going to be our only problem here. The mud was pretty slippery. Looks like there's not a lot of grip and the ground is still wet, but it's either we turn around or we go for it. So we decided to go for it.
Sunk in. Yep. You're good. You're good. Got your moment.
So for this section of the trail, I definitely feel how wide this car is compared to the Subaru. I know that the Raptor is about 8 inches wider than the standard F-150, and when the trails get kind of narrow like this, you definitely feel how wide this car is. So my original plan was to camp on the left side of the beach, but due to the heavy rains, it just made the current of this river way too strong and we were just not comfortable crossing it. So we decided to turn around and find another spot.
Oh, river.
We decided to make our way up the mountain to see if we could find a camping spot in the trees to get some shade. And luckily for us, we found a perfect spot with a bench and decided to make camp up here.
We just hit the jackpot.
We decided to set up camp under the tall trees to protect us from the light drizzle that was going on. And after driving all day and setting up camp, we were so hungry and decided to make some lunch.
What do we got going on?
We got some Brussels sprouts, Parmesan cheese, a beef bulgogi fried rice,
Chef's kiss right there.
and a Japanese salad coming up.
Nice. Nice, nice.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, brother.
So as the sun was starting to set, the temperature dropped with it, and we couldn't really use the fire pit that we had in the campsite because it was just too wet, too muddy. So we decided to bust out the fire can to keep us warm. Now, some of the advantages of having a fire can is just like these times where the fire pit could be wet, could be raining, and also places that have a fire ban where you're not allowed to have any wooden fires. You're still able to use this, and you could also use it to cook. You could put a pan directly on top to heat anything up. You could do baked potatoes and just throw it right in the fire, or do something like toast weenies like this and make s'mores. Now, I'm not sponsored with Ignic Fire Can, but this is definitely one of my favorite overlanding gear that I have. I always bring this with me for just places that have a fire ban, like I said. If you guys want me to do a review on this, leave a comment down below and I'll be happy to do a review. We were toasting some weenies just as appetizers before we made dinner. The temperature, like I said, is dropping, so this fire can is doing its job, keeping us warm. Really, really good piece of equipment. So we were having slight issues with our propane stove. As you guys see, the line is freezing, but luckily we were still able to cook dinner. And for dinner tonight, we just made some orange chicken along with some vegetable fried rice. Nice. After dinner, we decided to have one more beer before calling it a night. Our plan was to get up early in the morning and have breakfast at the beach. We got up at the crack of dawn to pack up and made our way towards the water. Of course, with our luck, the skies were super clear today and the rain was gone, but that's overlanding for you. You never know what's gonna happen, so you just gotta be prepared and make sure you're ready for anything that can happen. Today's breakfast is nice and simple, just one of my favorites, pancit canton and some Spam. Now after breakfast, we decided to relax a little bit on the beach and enjoy this day. It was definitely a lot warmer, a lot more dry than the day before. Now, I have been at USAL Beach a bunch of times, and usually it's in the summer when it's dry. Never been here during the rain, and I can honestly say this is a different trail when it rains. The water was flowing, the trail was a lot harder, and I really don't think my old Subaru Outback Wilderness could have made that. In my opinion, the rain just really rutted the trail out. There was a lot of places where I feel like the Subaru just wouldn't have enough ground clearance, and you might even take out your nose in some spots. But luckily the Raptor gave us no issues and we got in and out of this trail with no problems whatsoever. And now let's see how filthy the truck is. All right guys, so we're gonna do a quick walk around of the truck real quick after we got done. It's caked up. She looks good dirty though. Thank you guys for joining us on this adventure. If you liked the video, please don't forget to hit that like button. And if you haven't done so, hit that subscribe button. And if you guys want to see any of our other adventures, I'll put a couple videos up on the screen for you right now. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.